There's something that's quietly draining you right now. And the reason you haven't fixed it yet is because you haven't been taught to see it. If you're a professional woman in your 40s or 50s or even 60s, this is affecting you more than you realize. Because on the outside, your life still works. But internally, you're tired in a way that even sleep doesn't fix. And you might be thinking, I shouldn't feel this exhausted. Nothing is that wrong. But that's exactly the problem. It's because this kind of exhaustion doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from holding too much for too long. Here's what I mean. Most women in this stage of life are carrying invisible weight, mental load, emotional responsibility, being the one who remembers everything, supports everyone, holds everything together. And over time, this is what creates what I call the hidden stress loop. You keep showing up, you keep handling things, but internally you're slowly disconnecting from yourself, from your true self. And here's where it gets interesting. Recent findings from the Gallup State of the World's Emotional Health Report shows that there is a very clear disparity in what has existed for nearly 2 decades, and I think for even a lot longer than that. They say that more working women report feeling stress for a large portion of their day, and more women than men state that their job has a negative impact on their mental health. Midlife women are often primary caregivers for both children and aging parents. More women are responsible for childcare and for domestic cleaning, even when they are the primary earners. And yet, most women don't talk about it this way. They just think, I'm tired. I need a break. I need a vacation. I can't wait for the weekend to get here. I just need to manage my time better. But it's not the real issue. And if you're listening to this, part of you already knows that. Now, before we go deeper, I want to share something with you. I've opened up a limited number of second half clarity conversations. If you're feeling this and you want to start making sense of it, there's a short form below. You'll see the link in the description. Even feeling it out can help you start to see things a little bit more clearly. Now, here's the part most women miss. This isn't just about stress. It's actually about identity. Because for years, you've been known to be the one who handles things. And that identity works, but it also comes with a big cost for you. Because you've learned to prioritize everything and everyone else, and slowly, without even noticing, you stop checking in on yourself. I remember going through a period where I was doing everything I needed to do, but I felt drained in a way that I couldn't even explain it. And I kept thinking, I just need to do things a little bit differently. But that wasn't it. I had built a life that depended on me constantly giving, without a system that supported me too. And once I saw that, everything started to change. I learned that I had to genuinely take care of myself for me, and that I could also be there for others when I do honestly take care of me. I was talking with a woman recently who said something very simple but very honest. She said, I don't even know how to rest without feeling guilty. Oof. That right there is the hidden stress loop. And most women stay in it for years. Not because they're weak, but because they've been strong for too long without support. But here's the shift. This doesn't require you to change everything in your life. It requires you to change how you relate to your life. And that starts with awareness. And then small changes. And then systems. And you're thinking, I don't even know where to start. That's exactly why I started these conversations. You don't need to figure this out alone. There's the link for a short form below for a second half clarity conversation. I read every response, and if it makes sense, then we will have that conversation one-on-one. Because when you step out of this hidden stress loop, you don't just feel less tired. You start to feel like yourself again. You feel free. And if you want help doing that faster, you can also apply for private coaching below. There's a separate link for that. Because this isn't about doing more. It's about finally creating a life that supports you to where you are now. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I look forward to reading your response in the form below. Take care.